As the release date for the highly anticipated iPhone 17 approaches, discussions surrounding its potential features and pricing are intensifying. This new model is expected to introduce significant enhancements, including increased memory and an upgraded camera. Additionally, the prospect of a more compact design adds to the excitement surrounding its launch. One of the most pressing questions on consumers' minds is, what will the iPhone 17 cost? Several factors could influence its pricing, including tariffs, production costs, and the overall state of the U.S. economy. Apple has not responded to requests for comment regarding these speculations. While the new iPhone is set to be unveiled in September, the exact pricing details will remain undisclosed until then. However, we have analyzed various leaks, speculations, and pricing forecasts to identify strategies that may help consumers save money when purchasing the new device. In the context of ongoing trade tensions, tariffs have emerged as a significant factor that could affect the price of the iPhone 17. Although the imposition of increased retaliatory tariffs has temporarily paused, former President Donald Trump recently took to social media to threaten Apple with a potential 25% duty on any iPhones manufactured outside the United States. Currently, there is a 10% baseline tariff on all imports, along with a 30% levy on products sourced from China, where Apple continues to produce the majority of its devices. These rates may rise in July when the temporary suspension of tariffs concludes, potentially leading to higher prices across the board, including for the anticipated iPhone 17. As we await further developments, consumers should remain informed about these factors that could influence pricing and consider their options for purchasing the new iPhone. Apple appears to have successfully navigated the initial impacts of tariffs. The company strategically stockpiled iPhones prior to the implementation of these tariffs, and several of its products, including numerous phones and laptops, were included in President Trump's exemption list. Additionally, Apple has shifted some of its iPhone manufacturing from China to India, where the current tariff rates are more favorable. However, President Trump has urged Apple CEO Tim Cook to relocate iPhone production to the United States. Most analysts consider this request to be impractical in the short term due to the significantly higher labor and manufacturing costs in the U.S. Estimates suggest that an iPhone manufactured in the U.S. could potentially retail for as much as $3,500. This uncertainty surrounding production costs raises questions about the pricing of future iPhone models. In early April, the Trump administration indicated that the exemption list would be temporary, with exclusions expected to expire within a month or two. Concurrently, Trump warned that semiconductors, which are essential for electronic devices, may soon be subject to new tariffs. However, no specific details regarding the timing or potential tariff rates have been disclosed. Given the temporary nature of these reprieves, tariffs could still impact costs by the time the anticipated iPhone 17 is set to launch. For instance, if the current reciprocal tariff moratorium expires, tariffs on imports from India could increase from 10% to 26% starting in July. Similarly, if the 90-day reprieve for China concludes, tariffs on imports from that country could surge from 30% to 145% in August. While experts note that an increase in tariff rates does not necessarily correlate with a proportional rise in iPhone prices, most analysts predict that there will be some impact on costs. The location of a phone's production is only one aspect of the tariff calculation. Apple sources components for the iPhone from numerous countries, which can significantly impact pricing. Considering the current tariff landscape, here is an estimate of what you might expect to pay for the upcoming iPhone 17, based on the projected costs of the iPhone 16. Please note that these figures are estimates and not official prices from Apple. How might tariffs affect the price of the iPhone 17? The recently proposed 25% tariff on iPhones manufactured outside the United States could substantially increase the cost of the next iPhone model. We will update this article with the latest pricing information as it becomes available. What other factors could contribute to a price increase for the next iPhone? Former President Trump criticized retailers like Walmart and Amazon when they indicated that tariffs could lead to higher prices. Consequently, it is likely that Apple will refrain from attributing any future price hikes to tariffs to avoid potential backlash. Instead, Apple may attribute any price increases to enhancements in features and design investments. Regardless of tariff implications, reports from the Wall Street Journal indicate that Apple plans to raise iPhone prices this year. Experts suggest that Apple may be overdue for a price adjustment. It has been 5 years since the base model of the iPhone saw a price increase, and each new generation typically offers improved features over its predecessor. Initial reports suggested that the iPhone 17 Air would be priced lower than the iPhone Pro. However, a March article from Bloomberg indicated that the anticipated cost of the iPhone 17 Air may be around $900, which aligns with the current price of the iPhone 16 Plus. It is important to note that these estimates are based on current expenses and do not account for the potential impact of tariffs on the pricing of ultra-thin iPhones. The uncertainty surrounding the U.S. economy, partly due to ongoing tariff issues, has raised concerns about future market conditions. Although a recent agreement with China to postpone certain tariffs has allowed the stock market to recover from the significant decline following Trump's Liberation Day, this recovery may only provide temporary relief. Worries about rising unemployment and inflation have prompted the Federal Reserve to adopt a cautious approach regarding interest rate reductions. Higher borrowing costs could lead companies like Apple to scale back on spending and investment. Coupled with increasing tariffs, this could result in global supply chain disruptions, potentially limiting the availability of iPhones in the market and driving prices higher. If inflation resurges, Apple may be compelled to raise the prices of its upcoming iPhone models. However, there is a potential silver lining. A weakening economy might encourage Apple to refrain from increasing prices in order to maintain its competitive edge. Nevertheless, this may offer little comfort to consumers who are apprehensive about spending amid fears of a looming recession. One effective strategy for saving on Apple products is to opt for last year's model instead of the latest release. However, if the new iPhone is significantly more expensive upon its introduction, demand for older models may surge, potentially leading to price increases for these devices as well. Conversely, if the prices of new iPhones rise, the value of older models is also likely to increase, as noted by industry expert Holland. For those considering the purchase of a new iPhone, trading in or selling an older device can help offset the cost. Even if Apple decides to keep the prices of new iPhones stable, there are alternative strategies the company might employ to recover increased costs. According to supply chain expert Joe Hudicka, Apple could mitigate the impact of tariffs by raising prices on its services, including music, news, and internet plans. We will likely see these price increases in subscription services first, as they tend to appear less significant, Hudicka explained. Consumers will still incur costs, but they will be spread out over time. So, how much can we realistically expect a new iPhone to cost? The truth is, we cannot determine the final pricing with certainty. Our estimates are based on fluctuating tariff regulations, historical pricing trends, and a mix of rumors and leaks, some of which may stem from insider information. Until Apple officially announces the anticipated iPhone 17, we can only offer our best predictions regarding the potential price tag. The iPhone 17 Pro Max is poised to feature Apple's proprietary Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth combination chip, which promises to deliver enhanced internet speeds, reduced latency, and increased reliability. These advancements are particularly beneficial for users who frequently stream high-definition content, engage in online gaming, or connect to multiple wireless devices. By facilitating next-generation connectivity, the device aims to provide a seamless and lag-free experience, thereby enhancing both productivity and entertainment. In terms of design, Apple is elevating the iPhone with a sleek metal frame, complemented by a robust glass back. This combination not only enhances the device's aesthetic appeal, but also ensures MagSafe compatibility for effortless wireless charging. Additionally, a new sky blue color option introduces a modern and stylish element to the lineup, catering to consumers who value both design and functionality. These design choices underscore Apple's commitment to creating devices that are as visually striking as they are practical. Equipped with 12 gigs of RAM, the iPhone 17 Pro Max is engineered to excel in multitasking environments. Whether switching between multiple applications or running resource-intensive software, the device is designed to deliver smooth and efficient performance. This enhancement is particularly advantageous for professionals and power users who rely on their devices for demanding tasks. The increased memory capacity ensures that the iPhone remains responsive, even under heavy usage. One of the most notable features of the iPhone 17 Pro Max is its dual video recording capability. This innovative function allows users to simultaneously record with both the front and rear cameras in stunning 4K quality, capturing multiple perspectives in real time. For vloggers, journalists, and content creators, this feature opens up new avenues for storytelling and creative expression. By enabling the production of dynamic and engaging content, Apple continues to address the growing demand for versatile multimedia tools. The iPhone 17 Pro Max represents a significant advancement in smartphone technology. With enhanced battery life, an upgraded camera system, a powerful A19 Pro processor, and a groundbreaking design, it is well equipped to meet the evolving needs of today's consumers. Features such as dual video recording, Wi-Fi 7 connectivity, and vapor chamber cooling highlight Apple's commitment to pushing the boundaries of performance and functionality. If these reports are accurate, the iPhone 17 Pro Max could set a new standard for what a smartphone can achieve, offering a compelling blend of design, power, and utility that appeals to a diverse range of users. We are eager to see how these innovations will shape the future of mobile technology and enhance our daily lives. Stay tuned for more updates as we approach the official launch. We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments section below. As always, we look forward to connecting with you tomorrow. Thank you for your watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.